It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy with a quick question. Have you downloaded the Black Primacy app yet? If you haven't, don't worry about it. I just wanted to remind you that it is the number one way to find black owned businesses near you. Whether you're looking for food, fashion, or services, we've got you covered on this app. So download it now and start supporting black owned businesses in your area today. All right? Link in the description.
Yo, Dave, what you got for me, man? Yo, making money is a funny thing because it seems like anybody that's ever been in a situation where you're making money and then let's just say you get the raise that you were looking for, right? You're excited in a moment because you're making more money than you were making. But it won't be long until you feel that moment where I need another raise because you're in the same, like it might feel like you're in the same financial situation driving a slightly better car. You know what I mean? More money, it's a difference between making more money and having more money. The making more money is based on your hands, meaning your ability to execute something. But having more money, I believe, is more about your head, internal stuff. Because if you make more money and your immediate response is to buy more stuff, you'll eventually have more stuff, but you'll always be in the same financial situation as when you had less money. So we've got to be a little more disciplined and recognize that our lifestyle has to underpace our income. So we need to decide on like the lifestyle that we're going to have right now and not change it with more money, or we create some sort of formula for our money. So I started creating this formula where I take a percentage of my money and I put it aside. Now I have these little buckets where I'll take a percentage and I put it into savings, and I have a percentage and put it into the business. This is before I was making a whole lot of money. But like, let's say for instance, I'm a videographer, right? And I get this camera, and this camera allows me to make more money. Well, I would take whatever that camera made, and some of it I'm just going to save it. I'm not going to touch it. It might be 10%, it might be 5%. You make $1,000, you put $50 aside, right? And save it just so I'm not considered poor. You know what I mean? I've got some money over here. I might take another 5% or 10% of the $1,000, put $100 in this account, and this account is specifically for gear. This percentage. It might be 5%, but $50. The more gauge you get, you'll have this 50 start stacking, and one day it's 100, one day it's 120, and like you just start compounding it. And the next time I want to buy a lens or a camera, I want to take the business to the next level, I get it from this account. But I also have to just monitor the spending. So we might think because I have more money, I'll just take the more money and I'll just buy more gear. But I mean, that's cool investing in your business, but eventually that process will keep you stuck. It doesn't stop. That's why when people make more money, it's not about the income, it's about the person. You watch them NFL players. We just saw the NFL draft or NBA draft, one of them drafts just hit. Most of those are going to be poor soon, really, really soon, because it's not about the money, it's about the person. Not about the size of the income, it's the size of the person. I experienced this where I was living in a one-bedroom apartment. And I had it was like this little it was a small walk-in closet. And in this one-bedroom apartment, I got another job. And I think this is when I first started working at the Cheesecake Factory and I started making more money. And I was looking at my closet like, bro, I ain't got no room for the closet. I ain't got no space in this joint. So my immediate thought was, bro, I need to get a new apartment. I need something with a bigger closet because this closet's frustrating me. So with this more money, because my closet started to grow, because I was spending more money than I would, because I have more money, prompted me to get a bigger living place. And that bigger living place costs more money than the first place. And now I have this bigger closet. But guess what happened about 8 months later? The closet is full again. And then I say to myself, bro, I need a bigger closet. Why? Because I'm filling the closet with more stuff. The moral of the story is we have to have a solid formula for our money. Otherwise, we're going to spend it all. Let me tell you about a formula that I have. When I get like lump sums of money, I do my very best to invest it as fast as possible. I'm always looking for some real estate to buy, or I'll put it into a stock or something like that. Because I know if it's just sitting in my account, I'm not responsible enough to not spend it. But if I take these like lump sums and I put it into something that I can't easily touch or readily touch, then I don't see the money anymore because I'm only going to spend what I see, essentially. Like after you buy the camera, you buy a big expensive camera or whatever, you don't have that money. So it's like you got the camera and you just do what you do with that money, right? But I try to get it out of my face as soon as possible because I know myself, right? There has to be some sort of streamline. So I bought this building because I had like some influxes of cash. And I kept buying these watches, bro. Like, dang, I got this money. I'd never seen this type of money before. Let me go on and get this watch. Like this, I didn't need this watch. I really didn't. If I had to rewind the time, I would not have gotten it. I'm not giving it to you. You know what I mean? But it was because if you don't have something, when you get something, you spend it. So I put a bunch of cash into this building because I was like, dang, if I don't, I'm gonna keep buying watches. But when I took the cash, I didn't have the money to buy the watch. You get what I'm saying? So I think as we start growing in income, it's important to put guardrails around us because I mean, you work hard, you deserve it, but there needs to be pockets of money that you just start stealing from yourself. You know what you should get? You should get Acorns. You got an Acorns account? Oh, Acorns is lit. So Acorns, I have Acorns set up to where let me get my exact parameters because this is a game changer. And in the bottom of this video, I'm gonna send you my affiliate link because I get a little affiliate. I think you get $5, I get $5. So Acorn, it will take money out of your account and it invests it in the stock market. So I'm actually logging in right now. So I have a couple parameters set up. One of the parameters are whatever I spend, it takes the cash, it takes like the remaining cash and rounds up and invests it. So I might have it set up to, hold on, I'm actually going to tell you right now because I think this is important. Let me log in here. It's actually a pretty dope app. And I've been investing with them for like maybe 6 years or so. So, ooh, get 1,600 when 5 friends join. You gotta sign up. It's nice lit. So I have it set up. Automatic roundups, 3x. So the multiplier is 3x. So the example is if you buy a cup of coffee for $4.80, there's 20 cents. There's 20 cents left over, but I'll 3x it. So I'll put 60 cents in there. So I'll buy something for $10.50, it'll round up to $11, that 50 cents, but it actually take $1.50 and invest it. So that's one of the parameters. And I've been doing it for 5 years. I've just by like investing change and all that kind of stuff, I'm up $10,000. But I also have a recurring $10 a day going into the stock market. So every day it just pulls from my account $10. We don't notice that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, where did my $10 go? And you could do it $1, you could do $2, you could do whatever. Every single day, you could do it weekly. Minimum is $5, but you could do $5 a week, $5 a month, whatever. So you got to start stealing from yourself. So this Acorn steals from me every single day, and I don't see it, but it grows into something.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out the other content that we have on this channel. But before you go, I wanted to remind you again not to forget to check out the Black Primacy app. It is the best way to connect with Black-owned businesses near you. They need your support. We need your support. Link in the description.